Alrighty, Grenada, Carriacou, Pinimon, and the rest of the world. I'd like to officially welcome you to another Mikey Live program, people. It is my pleasure to be with you for another day. It's a Friday, and it's a very interesting Friday, very active. Friday, it's going to be, when I say active, I mean activity-driven Friday. So many things happening tonight. It's going to be happening tomorrow. It's going to be happening on Sunday. Then a lot on Monday as well. So yes. This is it, man. The peak of the season, the peak of Spice Mass 2019, folks. And so we are here on Fridays. We try our best to not keep it too long. Sometimes we fail miserably at that, but we will see how things going for tonight. All right, guys. So yeah, let's get into things for tonight. Yes, I want to say hello to the people out there in Petit Martinique. All right. Blessings, Carriacou, blessings, and other parts of the world. Thank you for joining us. Order of appearance for Power and Groovy Soca Finals. We'll tell you about that in a moment. As well, plant distribution season is open, and we've got interesting Grenada Community Library and Resource Center is going to receive a very interesting donation. All right, and we'll tell you from who. We have over $80,000 paid in appearance fees, and that's from the Spice Mass Corporation. And over in St. Vincent, they are learning that one of their own is among others caught in $1 million drug bust right here in Grenada. We have a lot of things to tell you on the program. We want to welcome the folks on WPG10. Thank you for joining us. All right, it's always good to have you with us. Hamlet and Jay and the technical crew there, thank you so much as well. Those of you who are here in Grenada, spending time with us for a few days, well, we're happy to have you. Folks, so the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of WPG10. Now, when we return, it will be real news in Audio Lily Lolo. So brace all yourself. Share the program. Let people know that the thing has started. Share the program, people. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it with your friends. Share it in private messages. Just share it. Whatever you have to do to share, go right ahead and share the business. We're coming back.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
for me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz-ready finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz, bringing value home.
The third annual Caribbean Comedy Show. Saturday, August 17th at Spice Basket. Stay locked for more.
I own a cutlass. You see what I've done with it? You want to swear it razor grass. Look, I am a very, very serious man.
The people say that is the best fete in the carnival. None of them holding secret for me. The St. Andrews Development Organization, in collaboration with Mr. Elimas Gilbert, say Specky Show 2019 will be a movie. You must wear it. Some man love the rum more than the woman. From Trinidad and Tobago, the Calypsonian who empower women, singing Sandra.
The one you cock up like a bloody acrobat. The one fat up the cat, she can do that.
From St. Vincent, former soca monarch Calypso and road match king Hosa. And top Grenadian artists. Stay tuned for more info. For vending, call 404-8131. Becky Show, August 4th, St. Andrews Rainbow City Festival weekend. The color is red.
Grenada, hope you're ready for this one as Exterminator Movement presents Job in the Club. Job in the Club. Going down inside the Tin Shop, Paradise, St. Andrews, Saturday, August 3rd. With Grenada's top DJs and artists featuring live, Lunis Spark and Electrify. Money. Buckwild,
We run, we think them loud and we smoke it.
Skull Dog,
We run down, girl, for my super bus.
Alma Boy, and Squeezehead. Get your Oliver $20 tickets now. Pay more at the door. Tickets are available from Ziggy's Bar and Quito in Paradise, Bogo's Barbershop Grenville, Golden Auto and Accessories Grenville, Heather's Boutique St. George, Jason's Bakery in Telescope, Patel La Poetry, Kelly in La Poetry, and Eddie Exterminator Family. Action kicks off from 10 p.m. till 10 a.m. And your DJs representing DJ Super, Mixmaster Brent, O2 Sound, 473 Rulers, DJ Brad, DJ Flawless, Exterminator Sound, Soca Lover Steve. So remember, Job in the Club, Saturday, August 3rd, The Tin Shop in Paradise, St. Andrew. It's paint, powder, mud, and water. Job in the Club. So link up the team for this one, Mod.
Make this carnival a special one with Spice Isle Jewelry. This is the sale you've been waiting for. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and the Spiceland Mall Grand Dance to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with a friendly, helpful, and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap gold and trading. Our repair service is second to none. Treat yourself or even someone special this carnival with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Call us on 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st. Spice Isle Jewelry, operating since 1986, and we do so with pride.
Ready? Mozo Cooler Fest. Get ready for the fete of all fetes for Carnival 2019 as Megaforce Promotions presents
Mozo Cooler Fete.
formerly known as 10 to 10. When they're ready for we up again. Happening on Saturday, 3rd August from 10 p.m. at Quarantine Park.
Over 25 artists.
And 3 bands starring inside Mozo Cooler Fete, Jab King, Terra the Governor, Dash, Money, Slatter, Inspector, Short Free, and many more. Early bird tickets are $40. General admission $50. More at the gate. VIP $250.
Which includes reserved inside parking.
All coolers must be inside by 1 a.m. Absolutely no glass bottles allowed. This is the one carnival fete you don't want to miss. Mozo Cooler Fete 2019. Quarantine Park. Now good again.
All right, thank you very much. And yeah, boy, see you guys there, right? I gonna be playing a wicked jab. When I tell you wicked, it gonna be wicked. All right, so folks, I think that we are now ready to enter into the stories for today. Welcome again to everyone who is currently viewing Mikey Live. Now, the first thing that I want to tell you about, boys, with the onset of the 2019 rainy season, the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands has officially opened the plant distribution season. Now, this season, which runs from July to December 2019, would focus on distribution of crops inclusive of soursop, nutmeg, and cocoa. Now, during the period, the ministry aims to distribute 40,002 plants throughout distribution centers island-wide. Now, the ministry held a special 2-hour ceremony at the Maribo Plant Distribution Center to commemorate the opening of the season, with the Minister of Agriculture and Lands, Honorable Yolande Bain-Hosford, declaring the season open. Now, addressing the opening ceremony, Minister Bain-Hosford underscored the ministry's efforts to deliver high-quality planting material to the nation during the season. All right, well, I start to plant already. Let them tell all you know. Your boys start to plant that thing already, you know, man. I tell you all your boy, I planting thing. You understand? Next thing I have to tell you, GFNC modifies. Wait. Let me call somebody. Somebody calling me. Somebody calling me on my phone. I don't hear me. Oh no, I can't call that person, but they're a good person. Yeah, they're a good person. I can't call them. You know what I mean? Nah, they're a good person. Anyway, so the growing concern of obesity And okay, hold on, I have a little picture here to share with all you, I believe. Yes, yes, I have that to show you guys. All right. So let's take that one right there. The growing concern of obesity and communicable disease among the population has prompted the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council, the GFNC, to modify its food-based dietary guidelines for Grenada. The guidelines, which were first launched in 2016, will be enhanced using graphics with the aim of teaching people how to choose better foods for a healthier life. With the assistance of the Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO, international consultant with the FAO, Veronica Molina, was in Grenada for a recent workshop to provide technical support in this regard. Now, the workshop was held at the Public Workers Union building with the aim of analyzing the data from a study that was done with regard to eating habits. Now, the findings will then be used to inform and to work on the changes to the guidelines for the benefit of the population. Of course, we have the entire text posted on our website, so you could go check it out. That's at mikeylive.com, all right? And you know, we don't read stories on the business, all right? So we're moving on. How we looking? It's Friday, people. The Go Off Junior B-Ball Tournament, a product of Coach Fitzgerald, Naka, Joseph, and the Season Sparklers and other enthusiastic. Hold on, I'll call it back. Give me a minute, I'll call it back. Yes, and other enthusiasts was in full swing this week. In one of the features, Controversy got rid of, and that's the name of team, Controversy. They got rid of Outlanders by 1 point, 21-20. For Controversy, Giovanni Britton scored 8 points and executed 7 rebounds and 3 steals. All right, and Akehinkin, I don't know how to pronounce the word, but I can't afford the name. Lewis, all right, had a game high of 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 steals. People don't make an easy name for the children no more. Yeah? In another game, Levon Bernard with 28 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 steals put sharpshooters 35-23 on top. Flint Knockers, all right? And we just wanted to give you the scores for those games, okay? There's going to be a meet and greet tomorrow, guys. Yes, at the airport. Now, the Spice Mass Corporation, in collaboration with the Grenada Airport Authority and the Grenada Tourism Authority, they are hosting its annual Spice Mass meet and greet at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. It is aimed at welcoming visitors to Spice Mass and things like that. You understand? It had its first session on July 27th. And then there's going to be one tomorrow, God willing, at 11:40 a.m. You understand? So all the thing go nice. All right? I'm thinking about going there probably to do a live or something like that. You know what I mean? Well, let's see. All right? Maybe. Let's see. All right? Folks, we have the order of appearance for the 2019 final. We're talking about the Soca Monarch people. Guess who will be opening the show? Well, the soca part, but you know that the groovy part does be there. The groovy does happen first. So let's talk about the groovy first now. Yeah, let's talk about the groovy because the groovy happens first. So groovy, opening the show. Tom tom. Sheldon Douglas. All out the clap now. Yeah. Dash. Then Crave. Hey, and I'll look out for me on stage. You know, I could be on stage. Take all the time. Crave, Killer B, Looney Sparkle Electrify, Top Cotton Blazer, Valine Ned, Terror the Governor, Brother B, Vaughn, Pappy Boy. Alright? And the ticket, early bird tickets are $60, regular $75 at the door, 100 VIP. 100. Wait. Regular tickets. So the early bird tickets are $60. The regular tickets, $75. At the door, $100. And VIP, $500. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, man. All you mean? Yeah, man. Spend all the money for the show. I go bad. I saw come on make premiere show. You mean? And we should have been paying $5 Order of appearance for the Power Soca. Who sings first? Dum 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 dum. Dash. Second, Terror the Governor. Woyo, watch pace. Rooney J. Third, watch pace. Looney Sparkle Electrify, move pace. Skull Dog. Fifth, Lead Neck. Sixth, Little Natty and Thunder. Seventh, Eighth, Inspector. Boise. Ninth, Lil Kerry. 10th, and Vaughn. 11th. And guess who doing the guest appearance? Let me put Spice Mass Corporation on the spot. I am requesting, okay? I am requesting as guest appearance for Soca Monarch, pum 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 pum, somewhere around the halftime mark. Let's hear it for Skinny Banton. Pum 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 pum. I literally that talk there. Spice Mass Corporation, dear Spice Mass Corporation, please have Skinny Banton as guest. Yeah, give me a couple $1,000. They hold that. Yeah, I mean, but make sure all the things. Yeah, lady that talk. Okay, so the Spice Mass Corporation say they pay the money. Yeah, I mean, they pay the money by over $80,000 paid in appearance fees. Yeah, so the Spice Mass Corporation has made good, they say, on its commitment to paying appearance fees to semi-finalists of the various singing competitions of Spice Mass 2019. Hold on, let me read the business now. Now on Thursday, 1st August 2019, the Spice Mass Corporation paid approximately $82,500 EC dollars to artists who performed at the semi-final round in the Soca, Groovy, and Calypso competitions for 2019. The corporation, is now poised to host the final of those competitions on August 9th to 11th, both to be held at the National Stadium, commencing at 8 p.m. Spice Mass Corporation expresses its appreciation to all artists who participated up to the semi-final level of competition in 2019 and looks forward to the hosting of the final events, which is arguably the most talked about in decades. All right. Good. All you. Good. All you. Hear that piece. Hear that piece. Say how we looking for time. It's Friday. You know, I don't want to make the program too boring, so I want to give all a good thing and thing like that. Boy, yeah, picture that I wanted to show. Let me see if I have a photo, boy. Hey, all the thing. Listen, a donation was made. Boy, yes, I get the picture. Look it here. Right, let me talk about that picture here. Having been informed that the Grenada Community Library and Resource Center has a monthly shortfall in funds to cover expenses, the Board of Directors of the GHTA, the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, decided to offer support. Now take all the time and listen to what I'm saying, clean all the ears, and tell all the people what I'm telling all the here. The GHTA will donate easy $1,000 each month to ensure that the programs on offer continue to be available. Yeah? You all know what I'm telling all, yeah? You all know what I'm telling all, yeah, boy? Them thing doesn't happen and you doesn't see that on news. Listen, I just wonder how come it doesn't see something on news. And that what I tell all, yeah? This is the only media house in the country. You understand? No, you don't hear them thing making news, boy. But listen, these people are committing $1,000. I ain't making it up. You know. $1,000 they say each month to ensure that the programs on offer continue to be available. A group of reading enthusiasts led by Miss Onya Kemparu established the Grenada Community Library in 2014 in order to fill the void left by the closure of the Grenada St. George's Library. Ain't making it up. The entity is a non-profit which is highly dependent on donations and income from fundraising activities. It is housed in the building on Lucas Street, on a 5-year rent-free lease basis with an option to renew, donated by Mr. James Bristol. You understand? Now the president of the GHTA, Mr. Jerry Rampaport, commented that the GHTA is extremely happy that we are able to assist the community library. It is very important that our nation's children have access to books and an environment that will further enable them to develop the utmost degree. Currently, the library has a membership of 4,000, 70% of which are children under the age of 15 years. Programs offered includes an after-school program, youth book club, reading help, computer classes, adult literacy, chess club, reading and creative writing programs, and an annual summer camp. So here what I could tell all you, it might be small, you know. It might be small, but Mikey Live Helping Hands Foundation is also willing to make a contribution. I can't tell all of how much yet, but we're gonna make it. You know, and the reason you need to know about these sort of contribution is so that others may be motivated to do the same thing. Because I see that day, I feel nice. We could do something like that too. What I say, viewers? We could trump up a little thing and give them a little donation, please, please, please. All right. Making it up. Yeah, man, I like that thing. Yeah. All right, so we're moving on. So all yeah, after the program, just tell me how much all you go want to think. We will sort out somebody to collect the funds and thing, and we will organize. You give them a small change. It don't matter how small it is, we will give them a small change. All right, and anybody, other organization, we want to encourage you to do the same. The general public is hereby notified that the following temporary traffic arrangement. Listen, that thing long like pants, you know. But I'll try to make it as quick as possible. All right, I'll just give you all a brief like a business on the business. All right, yes. Okay, it's about the traffic thing, you know, because a lot of things will be happening for the next few days, and so the Royal Grenada Police Force, as customary, would need to make some adjustments in the traffic and things like that. All right, so let's share that with you about this time, right? So yes, now you are notified that the following temporary traffic arrangements will be in effect for the Kiddies Carnival on Saturday. Now the parade is expected to leave Ariza Credit Union car park at around 1 p.m. It will advance along Melville Street onto Greenbridge and will proceed to the National Stadium from its intersection at the Cherry Hill area there. And it goes on to the National Stadium Ring Road, right? Now, to ensure the safety of the parade en route to the National Stadium, the following traffic diversions will be in effect. Vehicles traveling along the carnage destined to the city center will make a right turn onto Young Street and proceed onto Scott Street. Vehicles traveling from River Road direction into the city will make a left turn onto Cemetery Hill and travel along Old Fort Road. Vehicles entering the city from the Wester Hall Main Road will turn left at the intersection at Cherry Hill and the National Stadium Ring Road, exiting at the Humpback Bridge and onto Cherry Hill via River Road. The general public, and in particular motorists, were advised that Sendell Tunnel will be closed temporarily to vehicular traffic. No parking will be allowed along the parade route, Cemetery Hill, National Stadium Ring Road, the portion of road between the Humpback Bridge, River Road end to the junction with Cemetery Hill, Melville Street from the Sendell Tunnel to the National Stadium Ring Road. Now there will be delays, and that's going to be at intersections along the parade route. Motorists, you are therefore advised to use alternative routes. The flow of traffic will return to normalcy upon the completion of the parade along its designated route. All right, and public parking will be available in the vicinity of Gate 6. All right, so right, so these you can be guided accordingly. Okay, and there are some other traffic arrangements and restrictions that we have shared on our page for the general carnival season, and you will need to know about that. Okay, so I just want to encourage you, when you get some time, please check out our website. That will be mikeylive.com. Again, that is mikeylive.com. We have a lot of information regarding what's going to be happening with traffic, and you will need to be guided accordingly. All right, so folks, yeah, that is it there. We're looking for time. All right, good. We are moving on. Earlier, the next thing that I have to tell you about, boy, we want to get into the in the papers segment. I tell you, I don't want to keep all too long, and we have so many things to tell all you. Maybe in the interest of time, I might have to cut down because I don't want to keep all waiting too long on the program. All right, so the next thing that we have to tell all you, boy, this one comes from the Grenada Informer. Yeah, we are real papers in front of us, boy. So this is the Informer here. All right, and we're just gonna probably just run through one of the stories here. So we worker on bail for stealing. Then you have one Vinci among 5 caught in near $1 million drug bust. 2 out of 5 men captured last week during a major operation on the high seas that netted 420 pounds of marijuana have been granted bail, and 3 remanded to Her Majesty's Prison. Securing bail were Kenny Moraine from Buseju in St. George and David Alexander of Cherry Hill in St. George, and bail was posted in the sum of $250,000 with 2 sureties. Both men are to surrender all travel documents, and we report to the Central Police Station every Monday and Friday between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And the other 3 men, both Captain Victor Vespri from the Carenage in St. George, David Daniel from Vendome in St. George, together with St. Vincent National Jamal Rogers, were all remanded to the Richmond Hill Prison. They are waiting their next court date, which is set for the 16th of August. All 5 men were spotted in a small boat during a morning intelligence-driven operation last Thursday carried out by members of the drug squad with assistance from the Grenada Coast Guard. According to information reaching the Grenada Informer, the small wooden boat used by the men was intercepted on the high seas close to Buseju in St. George. A search carried out on the boat by the officers revealed several bags containing the banned drug marijuana. Sources said moments after the boat was intercepted, the captain of the boat, Vespri, fled the scene. He was captured the following day. Also captured the following day was Rogers. All right. During their brief stint in court on Monday, all 5 men were legally represented. Daniel Vespri and Rogers by Jerry Edwin, and Moraine by Anselm Clouden. Alexander Derek Sylvester was not present for Monday's sitting. The total amount of drugs netted during the operation, according to the prosecution, was 420 pounds with an estimated street value of $957,096. What? You're telling me? Another lady? So we work on bail for stealing papa, yo. The different view, blah blah blah. What else we have? We also have let's what going on this over there again? Objection, blah 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 blah. Bail set has lost just over $50,000. Sources told Grenada Informer that the company is claiming to have lost just over $50,000 over the period that that the employee as a cash up. Anyway, you see what we have here? The Grenada Voice. It says here that it was not a preferential thing. It is morally correct. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell had defended his decision to pay his security personnel in lieu of vacation, a move which is no longer practiced within the public service. Earlier this week, information has been circulating that due to a recent cabinet conclusion, the PM is allowing special treatment to his personal security personnel, the same which is not afforded to other public officers. It has been reported that while government does not pay persons in lieu of vacation, and the policy it has been reported that while government does not pay persons in lieu of vacation, and the policy is if a public officer does not take the vacation days he or she is entitled to, he or she loses it. the PM security personnel is getting preferential treatment. Reports are that these police officers have exceeded the maximum time allowable before they should go on vacation and are being paid more than what they should be paid in a year. Addressing the issue during Tuesday's post-cabinet briefing, Dr. Mitchell said, "I decided I cannot do without these individuals. So the choice was either we pay them to keep them to protect the Prime Minister, or we let them go and we bring in new people around me for 6 months, 9 months, and in some cases 1 year and a half. No way." So that's the Grenadian Voice. And then we had the Grenada Today. Same story on the headlines: $250,000 in holiday pay for elite police officers. It's kind of like the same thing, I guess. Yeah. Hera! $220,000, $932.12. That's what it is costing the Grenadian taxpayers to pay an elite squad of 14 police officers who have not taken their holidays while working with Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell to provide security services for him in recent years. The New Today has been provided with a copy of a cabinet conclusion giving authorization to pay the officers the money for the holiday leave that accumulated over the years. Grenada Today. Alright. Okay. Yes, we have to end the in the paper segment because what's saying is we're kind of like running out of time. All right, we don't want to keep you too long on the program. Yes, yeah, we don't want to keep you too long on the program. I think we have 2 more stories to tell you from the in the paper segment, but let me just take a quick break here. We have 2 more stories to tell you from the in the paper segment. I do want to take a quick break and return shortly.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
For me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, "How do you do?" They're really saying, "I love you." What a wonderful world.
Grenada, hope you're ready for this one as Exterminator Movement presents Job in the Club. Job in the Club. Going down inside the Tin Shop, Paradise, St. Andrew, Saturday, August 3rd. With Grenada's top DJs and artists featuring live, Looney Spark and Electrify, Muddy, Buckwild, Skull Dog, Alma Boy, and Squeezehead. Get your Oliver $20 tickets now. Pay more at the door. Tickets are available from Zay's Bar and Quito in Paradise, Bogoso Barbershop Grenville, Golden Auto and Accessories Grenville, Heather's Boutique St. George, Jason's Bakery in Telescope, Patel La Poultry, Kelly in La Poultry, and any Exterminator family. Action kicks off from 10 p.m. till 10 a.m. And your DJs representing DJ Super, Mixmaster Brent, O2 Sound, 473 Rulers, DJ Brad, DJ Flawless, Exterminator Sound, Soca Lover Steve. So remember, Job in the Club, Saturday, August 3rd, the Tin Shop in Paradise, St. Andrew. It's paint, powder, mud, and water. Job in the Club. So link up the team for this one, Mod.
The people say that is the best fete in the carnival. None of them holding secret for me. None of them. The St. Andrews Development Organization, in collaboration with Mr. Elimas Gilbert, say Specky Show 2019 will be a movie. You must wear it. Some man love the rum more than the woman. From Trinidad and Tobago, the Calypsonian who empower women, singing Sandra.
The way you cock up like a bloody acrobat. The wife at home, they can't. She can do that.
From St. Vincent, former Soca Monarch, Calypso, and Road Match King, Posa. And top Grenadian artists. Stay tuned for more info. For vending, call 404-8131. Becky Show, August 4th, St. Andrews Rainbow City Festival weekend. The color is red.
The 3rd Annual Caribbean Comedy Show. Saturday, August 17th at Spice Basket. Stay locked for more.
You see what I done with it? You want to swear it razor grass. Look, I am a very, very serious man.
All when I don't have no money, I go and steal. All when they think we done, I go and steal. Anytime you see me, I go and steal. I jump and I'm falling down, and I go and steal. We having a good time in the venue. Me and my squad. Tell you it's mass in the venue. Me and my squad. Telling you trouble in the venue. Me and my squad. You must let me out. Me and my squad. The girls are winding up. À toi. Fellas taking up. À toi. How she back it up. À toi.
Grenada. This Carnival Thursday, August 9, Spice Addiction Entertainment invites you to BN Venue.
Take a shot and just free up now.
The Neon Edition. Let's pop it right.
Favorite shot.
Bienvenue is the only Carnival Thursday fit that guarantees pure uninterrupted vibes, 6 years and counting. This Carnival Thursday at 9 p.m. we are on the Merce Bishop Highway in the yard of L&M Investments.
You like talk?
Bienvenue will be featuring a star-studded cast of only the best local and international soca DJ talent, alongside a few mystery acts.
I can't stand me neighbor.
Just avoid getting a case of FOMOs. Yes, the fear of missing out. And secure your Bienvenue tickets today at gotofed.com or any Spice Addiction ticket masters, Heather's Boutique, Esther's Beach Bar, and Chopsticks Chinese Restaurant. Bienvenue, the Neon Edition. This experience will move you.
Make this carnival a special one with Spice Isle Jewelry. This is the sale you've been waiting for. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and the Spiceland Mall Grandans to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with a friendly, helpful and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap gold and trading. Our repair service is second to none. Treat yourself or even someone special this carnival with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Call us on 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st. Spice Isle Jewelry, operating since 1986, and we do so with pride.
Yes, folks. All right. So welcome back to the program, and yeah, we have one more thing to tell you about, boy. The folks from the National Democratic Congress, we had to tell you about their protest. It is one of the story that we found on one of the papers. All right. Was it the Informer? Yes. Speaking about the protest that was held on the GBN compound. Yes, the National Democratic Congress has accused the Grenada Broadcasting Network of deliberately keeping them out of the news. This accusation accompanied a silent protest at the network's headquarters on Thursday last by a party member and candidate for St. Andrew Northwest in the 2018 election, Mr. Philip Alexander. Another party member, Randall Robertson, speaking on Alexander's behalf, explained that the NDC had held a press conference the previous Wednesday, but on the GBN 7 p.m. news broadcast, the night the audio dropped out with a total blank screen from the beginning, to almost the end of the report. As a result, no reporting was broadcast from the press conference that was presided over by the party's interim leader, Joseph Andal, and constituency representatives, Mr. Philip Alexander and John. Robertson claimed that up to the time of the protest, GBN had neither offered an explanation nor an apology to the NDC as to what had transpired at their 7 o'clock news broadcast. He said this is not the first time the NDC has had issues of that nature with the GBN in reporting of the party's activities, and at the rebroadcast of the news at 10 p.m. that evening, it was miraculously fixed and everything went smoothly, he revealed. I tell all you, I don't want to defend GBN because GBN is supposed to have the ability to defend themselves, but the accusation to me makes no sense. It makes no sense, and unless one is technically minded, and you don't even have to be technically minded to understand exactly what happens, it just do not make sense that one is going to sabotage themselves to that degree, and I'll put my head on a block for GBN on that one. It makes no sense that one is going to sabotage themselves. To what end? So you waste your time, you show up to a press conference, you record the press conference, you write a story, and you go and you broadcast the story, and during your broadcast you pull the plug. That is what GBN is being accused of. And during the broadcast you pull the plug for a duration of time, and then plug it back when the report done. Yes? But then later on, you go show it in your news, in the rebroadcast. Like, it makes no sense. Like, seriously. And I think it's that kind of thing that frustrates the general public. You see, because sometimes people want to support your protests and some people want to do things, but when it come with this kind of flimsy claims and stuff, it creates that kind of thing, you know, where people don't, you know, people go say, them again. So when I say, come better, I mean, I say this with all good intentions. That if you want people to believe in you and people to follow you and follow your causes, you have to come better. Because no reasonable thinking man is easily going to believe that sort of accusation. I mean, you can accuse GBN of all kind of things, and I go there making noise too. But that one there, that don't make no sense, Jed. You know what I mean? Anyway, ladies, watch. Today, anyway, if you hear a boy beg for toy, you know what I mean? Your boy beg for toy for all you. Them ladies who want to leave and come in Grenada tomorrow because I know your aerial flight's coming in from tomorrow morning. I beg for you, dog. So let's see what go on. I beg. You know I mean? For the toy and thing. Anyway. Lady that talk there. There's one more thing. Let me see. Shireen, how are we looking for time? Can I just do one more before I go to the national report? All right. So here's this, right? There is a lady, well, two ladies, I believe it was, who were charged. Look at them, looking innocent and thing. But let me tell you why they were charged. Right? This happened in Trinidad. 2 women arrested in connection with the deadly attack on 7 cova fishermen last week. They appeared before magistrate in the court this week, charged with robbery with violence. Young people, you know, one is 18 and the other 19 and that Jedina. They were both granted $100,000 bail each. You understand? But listen, deadly thing, you know. But I find they could have put up a little more money and anything. Yeah, boy. The charges against the woman stem from an attack in the Gulf of Paria, in which 10 fishermen from Karili Bay and Orange Valley were robbed of a boat engine. 3 were thrown overboard. 3 fishermen were able to swim to shore. The bodies of 5 fishermen were found over the past week. And here, $100,000 bail in a guy. What? That's the value of life now, boy. 5 bodies found over the past week. And bail is how much? $100,000 in a dog. Telling me, what you doing, man? I have the national report for you next, but I must play this before I give you the national report. Just this one.
Make this carnival a special one with Spice Isle Jewelry. This is the sale you've been waiting for. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and the Spiceland Mall Grandad's to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with a friendly, helpful, and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap, gold, and trading. Our repair service is second to none. treat yourself or even someone special this carnival with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Call us on 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st. Spice Isle Jewelry, operating since 1986, and we do so with pride.
All is on course to meet September deadline for completion of work on Clico building to house criminal and civil courts. Details to this story and more in the National Report. Welcome back with the news in detail for Friday, August 2nd, 2019. I am Sherian Noel. Work is on schedule to meet the September deadline for completion of work on the Clico building on Yonge Street that will house Grenada's criminal and civil courts. Legal Affairs Minister Honorable Kendra Mitchell-Stewart says the assurance was given by the Ministry of Works officials. In her second quarterly press briefing on Friday, Minister Mathurin-Stewart said government is now in possession of the second and third floors of the building, and a contract valued at more than $860,000 was awarded to a construction firm to undertake work which is currently ongoing. She says prior to the start of work, they engaged contractors to assess the AC systems and elevators and also conducted the requisite environmental testing to ensure spaces are environmentally sound and clear of mold. The Legal Affairs Minister assured that they are engaging all measures to ensure problems experienced at the Lime building do not occur at their new location. The building is expected to house 4 courts, both criminal and civil, as well as judges' chambers and administrative offices.
When the September deadline was first announced, 3 members of the bar, including the president, met with me at Legal Affairs and inquired whether or not a sooner date could not have been given. Now, knowing all that had to happen and the processes involved, I couldn't commit to an all-year date. And so today I have to say thank God that I probably didn't, because, you know, we probably would not have probably heard the end of it. The issue with the court is a very serious issue, and it's an issue that affects all of us. It is an issue that has been around for a very, very long time. And we have worked, and we will continue to work with the bar, with the judges, and all concerned to solve this matter and, of course, other related matters.
A new date will be set for the commencement of flights to Carriacou by SVGA using a Twin Otter or a 19-seater aircraft. During her second quarterly press briefing on Friday, Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs, Honorable Kendra Mathurin-Stewart, said they received word from SVGA that the original start date of August 15th had to be pushed back.
Now, yesterday, I was informed by the manager that that date, for several reasons, has to be pushed back. Most of it, I'm being advised, relates to logistics, some technical issues, and of course some administrative matters. I want to inform the general public that this government, my government, continue to work with SVG Air in many respects. The service that they provide to our islands is such a vital service to the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. And so we will continue to work with them to ensure that they deliver the best possible service to us and that they continue to deliver that service to us.
Shifting her attention to work on the Lauriston Airport, Minister Mathurin-Stewart said a new lighting system for the runway has been purchased and is soon to be installed to facilitate night landing.
We continue to steadfastly upgrade the airport's infrastructure. Work, as you know, is currently being done in the arrival area, of course, making SAME more comfortable to users and passengers.
This is the National Report. More news after the break.
Every summer, the Spice Island of Grenada is transformed into the Caribbean's biggest party, Spice Man.
Coming down to Grenada.
Come experience the warmth of our people, trending theme fats, the revelry, the pageantry, and why we are the Jab Nation. The Kids Our Future shines on August 3rd in the Children's Carnival Frolic and the Junior Calypso Show. 7 beauties take center stage as the Queen of Carnival is crowned on majestic Thursday, August 8th. The prestigious Soca and Groovy Monarchs are crowned on Carnival Friday night, August 9th. Enjoy the pulsating rhythms of the steel pan at the junior and senior panorama on Carnival Saturday, August 10th, and Real Steel, August 17th. The March Gras crowns the Calypso Monarch on Carnival Sunday, August 11th. 2 days of frolicking in the Caribbean sun kicks off on Monday morning, August 12th, with the biggest juve in the world, followed by pageant and Monday night mass. The creativity and splendor of our mass parades on the road Carnival Tuesday, August 13th. Join us in the Jab Nation of Grenada, August 8th to 12th for Spice Mass 2019. Many events, one carnival.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands is investing $300,000 into the Farm Labor Support Program. The announcement was made at the opening of the 2019 plant distribution season. Details from Mina Booker of the Ministry's PR unit.
Local farmers will be able to reap more benefits from an improved Farm Labor Support Program in 2019. This is according to Chief Extension Officer within the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Mr. Randolph Shears, who unveiled the amendments to the existing program. He was making a presentation at the plant distribution season opening at the Marable Plant Distribution Center. Mr. Shares outlined the criteria for selection of farmers who stand to benefit from the Farm Labor Support Program.
Now, the selection of the beneficiaries for this program. Now, the list of farmers who receive benefits from this program will be selected by the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands using the following criteria. 1. The farmer must be commercial, must be a commercial farmer, and must be registered with the Ministry of Agriculture and actively involved in farming. Number 2, you must have legal access to lands that are suitable for the enterprise. Thirdly, you must satisfactorily maintain the fields which receive assistance from previous labor support programs. Number 4, has a good track record of implementing technical advice given by officers of the Ministry of Agriculture and of the GCA and GCNA technical staff. Number 5, you must have the capacity to maintain the fields adequately with the assistance given under the program. And last but not least, have not received assistance for the same enterprise or the same crop on the same plot of land from previous programs.
The program requires the farmer to establish a service contract outlining the work to be completed and the timelines. 1.
The worker must have a good track record from previous labor programs. 2. Health and fitness. 3. Work experience and skills. 4. Ability to work as a team and take instructions from the person in charge. And 5. Must be of good general deportment.
The new addition, as the CEO outlined, was that of signing a contract between beneficiaries and the government of Grenada. He further explained the application process for farmers who are interested.
Now, each beneficiary will sign an agreement with the Ministry of Agriculture to cooperate with the labor team and to maintain the work received. There are penalties if the beneficiary does not comply. Previously, that arrangement was just loose, but now we are going to tighten this arrangement. Application process. All farmers and landowners who have an opportunity will have an opportunity to complete an application form and to submit the same to the respective extension district office. The applicant will be visited by an extension officer or an extension assistant and complete the relevant section and then forward to the Ministry of Agriculture for processing. Monitoring and evaluation, very key in this project. Enormous efforts will be made this year in ensuring that the program will be more efficiently executed and monitored at the field level to deal with the challenges encountered in previous programs.
The Farm Labor Support document has also been tweaked to include a monitoring and evaluation framework, a matrix with roles and responsibilities, management flow and reporting structure, farm labor contract agreement, scheduling of activities, and planting material schedule. The ministry, through an investment of $300,000, will support the establishment of 100 acres of soursop, 25 acres of nutmeg and cocoa respectively, 10 acres of coconut, and 50 acres of spices under the program. For the Ministry of Agriculture's Public Relations Unit, I am Mina Booker.
And finally, Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, has commended officers of the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force for the Happy Faces initiative. Launched in late July, the humanitarian initiative, spearheaded by woman police constable Daniela Thomas, targeted less fortunate persons in the town of St. George, providing them with food, personal care packages, health care checks, and personal grooming services. In a brief meeting with some of the participating officers this week, Dr. Mitchell commended them for the demonstration of empathy towards fellow citizens.
Sometimes in all our work, we forget the less fortunate among us. And sometimes we blame them for everything, and sometimes we don't even have an understanding of how some have reached to the position that they are in today. And we never know where some of us can be in the future. We never know what can befall us. So we always have to show empathy for our less fortunate brothers and sisters, and at the same time do something that can lift them. So I think it's, I want to commend the initiative, and any such initiative like this, I think it goes a long way in helping the image of the force, because as you mentioned, that sometimes people only know the hard side of the force. They don't see the soft side. And sometimes they don't see you as human beings who also have your own problem and areas of concerns. But when you show that sort of softness, you also demonstrating that you also are concerned about your fellow human beings, and that you're prepared to make a sacrifice. It has to be a sacrifice in many ways. So I just want to take this opportunity to commend it and to say that there might be other areas in which you can take initiative this to send a positive perception of the force.
25 homeless and mentally challenged persons benefited from the Happy Faces project. It is anticipated that the initiative will be taken to other parishes and to Carriacou. And with this, we come to the end of the National Report for Friday, August 2nd. I am Sherry-Ann Noel, thanking you for viewing.
All right, thank you very much, Sherry, and everyone else who were part of the production of the National Report. Folks, I say all the time that we endeavor to end the program early on Fridays, but usually on Fridays we still do have a lot of information, so sometimes we get really stuck with that. So I have to apologize for that again, but it's good news for you anyway, so you know. All right, so folks, that's as far as we can go. With the weather, we've got east-northeasterly winds to east-southeasterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, and it's going to become variable to calm at times, all right? And seas are moderate, waves up to 6 feet in open waters. We're just having a little drizzle, and let's see what we will get for tonight, all right, guys? The temperature today was maxed at 31.5 degrees Celsius, all right? We have a low at around 26 degrees Celsius for tonight. God bless you guys, and big up to everybody on the program. God bless you. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. We have some lives to share with you on the weekend, some live events that we are going to be attending to bring some vibe to your weekend, so you can look forward to that. God bless you, and have a good one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No, good night, everyone. We have run out of time. God bless you.